All right, guys, I want to do a quick update as we're starting to get some of the parts sorted out for the pre-runner build. It is going to be quite a long process. So if you guys are watching the channel or see this video, feel free to subscribe to the playlist as we get this project underway. The guys over at Vulcan are absolutely incredible. So we're going to be getting the suspension, some of the most important parts. Well, I had to jump in the truck, so I got to go to an appointment. But yeah, we're going to do the suspension, like I was saying, first. Probably the most important part, definitely the most expensive part, but we're doing some Fox suspension, primarily because the Fox stuff is a little quieter than the King stuff, and since I'm going to sell play drive with this thing on the road, I want it to be quieter if possible. We're going to do some triple bypass setups with coilovers front and rear, the 18-inch coilover setup, which will be pretty insane, and I think we're going to be doing 3.5 inch and 3 inch, if I recall. So I'm not an expert with pre-runner parts. I'm still learning my way, so forgive me, have some grace with me, as I don't know exactly all of the correct terminology quite yet, but I'm trying to learn as I go, and that's why I have Brandon and Luke over at Vulcan Motorsports advising me on directions and parts and such. So first things first, we're going to get some suspension ordered. They're about like 12 weeks out on some parts of that. So that's going to set the build obviously right out at 12 weeks, of course, along with some other parts like the McNeil front Gen 3 fold-up clip, the one-piece front end with the tilt structure, which will take some custom fabricating to completely modify to make it work seamlessly. But I know that I think it'll be worthwhile. It'll just, I don't see any of the other, I haven't seen another F150 or Raptor build with the McNeil Gen 3 tilt-up front end, so that'll be pretty cool to have, and hopefully be a little bit unique in contrast to the other projects going on. So that'll be fun. The fenders, the rear fenders, I'm not quite sure. Might be going through McNeil. I want to talk to McNeil and kind of see if they even want to collaborate on this build and this project, since I think it'll get quite a bit of attention just given how many builds like this are on YouTube. There's not really a ton, and there's not a lot of information about building a truck like this on YouTube either. So I want to be one to document it and show you guys what it's like going through that process, and obviously ripping the truck, actually driving it and documenting what it's like as we go through R&D and vetting out the kits and making sure everything's the way that we want and hope. Vulcan is amazing on that front. Their engineering and development and design is going to be fundamental to this truck being amazing off-road and still compliant on-road. So that's kind of the goal. There's some other parts that we're going to be doing. There's a plethora of parts. I have like a full Excel build sheet that I'll be doing. I did order wheels already. I will let you guys know as those come in. I got a really good deal on a set of wheels, so I ended up picking them up. They were what I probably would have ended up with anyways, so that's why I picked them up and got a good price on them. Brand new, so they'll be a little bit unique, and I'll show you guys as soon as those come in. But definitely subscribe to the build. The channel is going to be flooded with truck stuff as we go through getting the parts in and start tearing into the truck. It'll be sick, and I'll try to elaborate on as many components of the truck as possible. The rear end, we're probably going to go with, like the first video, like a 3-link style setup, like a short course style setup of some sort with some, so a little bit of augmentation to it, but for the most part, like a 3-link setup system, which should allow for the travel we're looking for. So yeah, if you guys have questions, shoot me a comment, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you're interested in, what your builds, what you've done with your builds that you love, that you hate. And yeah, this will be fun to watch it come together. So thanks a lot for watching the channel. If you guys want an overview of the truck in OE trim, I can do that too. Just curious what I'm starting with, that 5.0 Coyote. So let me know what you guys want. Talk to you later.